Guys, now for those of you who are not aware of what exactly is happening in Benue State, I'm going to give you a full clarification of what happened there. But the truth is that this is exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking about when he was saying that Fulani headsmen, their intention is to take over the eastern region of Nigeria. And a lot of people are coming out and saying, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is lying. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being too hyperbolic. Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been vindicated. And ahead of all these Benue killings, Rufai Useni has sent a very shocking message to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We also have a message that came from Paul Eneche. I'll be unveiling that to you. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you a full download so that those who do not have an understanding of what exactly is happening in Benue State will have an in-depth understanding of it. But first of all, let's take a look at the words of Rufai Useni to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that has sparked reactions on the internet before I come back to show you the words of Paul Eneche and others who have spoken about this. Do your best to sit down and watch the full gist of what is happening in Benue State and also share this video for more people to get to see. Take a look for yourself.
President Tinubu, you tweeted when we had our Boko Haram problems, when Goodluck Jonathan was president, that the buck stops with the commander-in-chief. We are repeating those your tweets to you today. What are you going to do about Benue? Over 200 people killed in that way and manner. People burned to death. I thought the other day the military said that they are deployed and now their theater of command will be at Benue to be able to forestall crises like this. So why do we still have crises like this? And for the security agents, I know you had to protect life and property, but disrupting the protesters or protesting peacefully about the killings of their people, is that the way to go? Do you think those protesters would just love to come out and protest if their people are safe and sound? The Pope made a prayer for Benue, and that beamed the searchlight of the world on Benue. A lot of killing, we've not sorted it out. I think we should focus on Benue. I think we should not remind President Tinubu to at least visit the people there and give them succor. I want to focus on Benue this morning because I don't want to focus on the aberration our politicians are doing, that they are more concerned about endorsements and coalition tickets between President Tinubu and Kashim Shettima when Benue is burning. This is an indictment on our politicians that all they have constantly talked about this week is about endorsing President Tinubu for 2027. When Benue is burning, when there's rampant insecurity in the country, when the state of the economy is unpalatable, there's high level of inflation, there's pain and penury, when we demand accountability and we don't see it, when Nigerians ask why 39 billion will be spent to renovate an ICC, and all they'll tell us is that we don't have class and we don't have tastes. Yes, we don't have class, we don't have taste, we are poor. But at least show that we have decency to respond by giving us a proper breakdown of what the project cost entails. That's just all we want with accountability. So my focus is on Benue this morning. I don't want to spare my thought talking about politicking and politicians trying to think of the next election. When Benue is on fire, dreams will never come back, people will never come back home, people are dead and gone forever because their country failed them. Anyway, I'm not surprised that politicians are thinking of the next elections. Because leaders think of the next generation, and politicians will always think of the next election. After the next election, what will happen to Benue? I think it's a seminal moment for all of us to introspect this morning. We are not doing well as a nation. My heart goes out to the people in Benue.
Fulani people don't talk, say, look, they want you to... They won't carry this country, make it become their own. Make them come and say, they Fulani too. Now then get Fulani nationality movement. Now them attempted to assassinate me. They wanted to kill me. Now only God helped me that day. I tell you, these people say Nigeria, now the only country where belongs to them. They don't write them. I have documents to show this. I don't send them to president. I don't send them to police. I don't send them to DSS. These people say, look, nothing will stop them because they wanted this revolution in 1800 and they could not achieve it by old Madame Fodio. But now they must take over. That they have the money, they have the power, they have the weapons, and they have everything. So this time they must.
The Yelewata community is one attack too many. It's not just an attack on the people of Benue State. It's an attack on the entire nation. And we are not going to accept it. The people of this community are not alone. We are with them. The entire Nigerian communities are with them.
We're here to ensure that we address such. From now, I'll be going to see my commanders, and we have to change our strategy. We're going to look inward and see how we can address it. But like we mentioned, we cannot do it alone without the community, without the state. We need everybody to be part of it. We understand that even before now, we used to have, even within us, people that compromise and give information. Because going around, you see the way some of the burnings were made were targeted, and which means they had insiders.
For those watching from everywhere, we have a climate of gloom in our land today. There is so much blood flow on the land. It's an atmosphere of doom, atmosphere of darkness, atmosphere of death. It is clear that we have in our land non-human persons. They may look like persons, but literally non-human. Persons that are almost one and the same with devils. We're holding the crusade, the European Fire Conference in Czech Republic, when we heard that some agents of death, wicked citizens from hell, went to the peaceful community of Yelewata in Benue State to unleash mayhem in what can be described as one of the worst massacres or pogrom in our history, recent history. Where people step in what I'll call non-human persons, because human persons have feeling. And if they don't have feeling for anybody, they have feeling for children. Killed, set some people on fire alive. Surrender the place, lock the room, whatever, put fire, and scores of people died, some burned to ashes. It's all over the media. Houses burnt. Children skeleton. Some was left with only skull. Our condolences. I heard that of a family I just saw about a family that lost 20-something people. One family.